This time on Flipping Bangers, a beautiful Italian sports saloon.
Oh, that is brilliant. With a couple of small issues. Sorry.
And a couple of big ones.
Honestly, this is a horror show under here.
It's the toughest challenge we've ever faced.
Well, it just seems like one step forward, two steps back, doesn't it?
Can we bring an Italian classic back from the dead, or have we pushed our luck too far?
Let's get it done to a standard. Finish that, we'll put it down, we'll get it out.
I'm Gus Gregory and he's Will Trickett. Together we're risking everything to follow a dream.
It's something I've wanted to do for a long, long time.
We've packed in our day jobs.
And invested our own hard-earned cash.
We will do whatever it takes. As we try to make a living in the cutthroat world of second-hand cars.
It's all in the chase. You've got to buy well, you've got to sell well.
Why would anybody buy this car?
We've got a goal.
We want to double our money. If we put 500 quid in, we need to see £1,000 back. We're targeting the very bottom of the market.
We buy cars that no one else wants.
Can we make it flipping bangers? Or is this a gamble we cannot win?
It needs so much work doing to it.
We've invested 10 grand in our new car trading venture. That's to pay for cars.
Isn't it great?
I know, I've never actually had a proper, clean workshop.
No, this is really exciting.
And so much stuff.
I've got my favourite tools in here, my favourite spanners.
But if we're to cover the rent on our lovely workshop and pay ourselves wages, the goal is to double our return on every pound we put in.
We love cars, but if we can't keep the money coming in, we'll be forced to close. Right now, we're on top. Just.
Basically, we've given up a salary, a monthly salary, and replaced it with, well, possibly no salary at all.
We have to cycle one car per week and can only afford 5 workshop days per vehicle. What's next? Well, we want something glam, and if you want that...
Now, Gus.
Yes.
There's one thing that we haven't thought about.
What's that?
Italian cars.
Oh, Italian cars. We should have a Ferrari, you think?
The best Italian cars are expensive, but plenty are affordable.
Alfa?
Certainly a bit more in our league.
Yeah. I think something like, I don't know, Alfa Giulietta or something like that.
Well, that sounds quite dear.
Alfa Spider?
Rust.
Alfa Sud?
Those are definite rust buckets.
None left, are there? None left.
As usual, our budget dictates the next move, and a 90s car feels the most likely. I come up with a lead. A contact offers me a wild card, a wide-bodied Alfa Romeo 155 from an era when Alfa was making a comeback. They are good to drive and becoming rare.
I'm keen to find out. We've been driving for some time now. Where are we going and who are we going to go and see?
Well, it's just outside Reigate. It's a little, well, it's a barn, I think, extensively.
OK.
Wayne's the bloke who's selling us the car, and I met him. I was asking around if anyone knew anyone who might have some cars, and he's an Alfa nut. And,
right, brilliant.
I think you have to be careful, don't you? Because
you
they also know what they want to get rid of.
Exactly. Why are you selling it, Wayne?
Yeah.
Wayne is a mechanic collector and keeps cars at the ready that he can restore when he has the time. Apparently, this 155 could be worth between £2,000 and £5,000 in nice condition, but until we've seen it for ourselves, we have no idea whether that's for real.
Wayne, you in?
I'm in. Hey.
Hiya.
You're right. Hi, Gus. How you doing?
Wayne, this is Will.
Hi, Will.
Hi, Wayne. Good day.
Is it in there? Can we see?
It is. Come on, have a look.
Thanks.
Wow.
There she is.
Fabulous.
That's looking great.
How long's it been in here, Wayne?
A couple of years now.
So this is 97 Alfa Romeo 155.
Yep, 1.8 twin spot.
This looks great. I mean, it looks amazing. I had a picture in my mind, and this looks 100 times better. And you shouldn't say that when you're buying a car, should you?
Well, it's excellent. It's just more money. Brilliant.
Well, what's the deal with it then?
Well, basically, I bought it off a couple of chaps. They need to get rid of it. They have storage problems. Put it on the ramp, saw it needed a few things for an MOT. Said, fine. I'll store it, and when the right time comes, I'll get it done.
So you've basically got a list of things that you think need doing to this, haven't you?
Yes. Yes.
Well, that would really help us, wouldn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
that's perfect for us, especially if they're not too complicated.
Sure. No, nothing major.
I think you're right. I think we should try and get it out, shall we?
Yeah, sure.
Excellent.
Got to get this one out of the way first. Pusher or a driver?
We'll have to push that one,
OK.
but this one, I reckon, is going to drive.
Really?
Whoa.
That's good news, isn't it,
That'd be
Gus?
brilliant, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
When you're looking at a barn find, it's essential to give yourself space to get a proper inspection. That's easier said than done, as most of the cars here are non-runners. But that's OK. We're allowed to move them as long as we don't break them, which means Will isn't allowed to drive.
Keep going, a little bit more if you can.
Come on, let's have a look.
Oh, that is brilliant. So much better.
It's got a slightly droopy front here.
Yeah. I think that's relatively cosmetic, though,
I'd say.
thank goodness.
I'd say so. Dare we?
Yes, go on. Let's have a look.
Ta-da! Look at that.
That is a pretty engine.
It looks great, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's got to be the last generation of cars that were built with an engine to look at. I mean,
Yeah.
that is proper, isn't it? They've taken proper pride in making that look cool, haven't they?
They have.
I can see myself riding around in this, I have to say. Have you got the keys?
Yeah.
Shall we? Can I give it a go?
Yeah, sure.
OK.
OK then, Gus, you ready?
Ready to go?
Yeah.
Here we go.
There's lights, Gus. Oh! Ooh!
Well, it's close.
Whoa!
Runs! She
That's-
lives!
Cars that have been stored often have seized engines. It would be bad news to buy this if there was any question about the mechanicals, but it sounds good. It's a great moment to see the Alpha venture outside. At this point, we're getting excited, but we still don't know what Wayne wants for the car.
That'll do, wet Gus. She looks brilliant.
I think it's fabulous. Like in the barn, it was Alfa Romeo red. Out here, it's Alfa Romeo pink, which is perfect. Very in pink this season.
That's good.
I think a couple of hours with a mop might solve that problem.
But look at that. It looks great, doesn't it?
That is pretty tidy, actually. And a load of paperwork as well. What have we got? We got any service history with this one?
No service history. A lot of paperwork with the AA, but no service history. It's had 2 owners.
Yes.
And it's done about 70,000 miles.
That's amazing. They clearly loved it though, didn't they? Because it looks great in there, doesn't it?
Oh, it was well loved. The car was well loved.
It is fair.
They were very upset when they were saying goodbye to it.
These are all the things that if you're buying a car that you should be wary of people saying. So what's the story about the wheels? They've been painted black. Are they the original wheels?
They are the original wheels. Yep, they've been painted black, very poorly, and that's just unfortunate.
Wayne, as you know, we're not particularly flush and we are looking for cars in the cheaper end of the markets. What sort of price were you thinking on this one?
I think trade, mates rates, £500.
We need to have a think, don't we?
We do.
Should we have a think? Do you mind?
Yeah.
No problem.
We'll adjourn to the Thistle
Okay.
Corner.
Look at the car.
It's got everything going for it, hasn't it?
It has. It is perfect. We've got to come up with a decent offer.
Yeah.
But I was thinking, 400 quid.
I was thinking 4. I mean, yeah. The thing that worries me about it is that it's an old Alfa and we take it back. And he's got a list of things that we need to do to it. We take it back to the workshop and we find 100 other things. All right, brilliant. Well, Wayne, we have come to a bit of a decision, haven't we?
We have.
And we think that 500 quid is completely fair for this car.
But we are decidedly skint. So we'd like to come back to you with a slightly different offer, which is
400 quid.
OK, you got a deal.
Hey, excellent. Well done, Wayne.
nice one, Wayne.
No problem.
Brilliant. We wanted glam, we've got it. We wanted cheap, we got it. But buying an old Alfa isn't an easy call. They are notoriously unreliable and prone to rust. But honestly, could we do better than this wide-bodied BTCC Star? It can even drive out of the barn under its own steam.
The only issue here is lack of brakes, so I will need to be careful not to kill Will. Off we go back to the workshop, where we'll find out whether this fantastic 155 is as good as it seems.
It's great, isn't it? We did a good job.
Nice car, yeah. That's a good morning's work.
He must have thought that you were a complete rank amateur, you know.
Why?
You never asked him about the list. You know, he said he had a list of things.
Yeah, you're right, he did, yeah. That wasn't solely my responsibility, guys. Actually, I'll have you know.
I did ask him. He said the reason that the car had come in was because the brake bias valve had gone, and that's why it came in the first place. Rest of the braking system needs overhauling right here. And he said, and this is obvious, it needs a cam belt. That you would put a cam belt on it, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you would, yeah. We want to sell this car and know that it's going to keep on going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, if we add it all up, what's it going to be? I don't know, but it's still not massive.
Wayne also said the car needs some welding towards the rear, which is to be expected on a car of this age. But the Alfa could be worth thousands done up. So if we get this right, we're looking at some decent payback.
So we've got exactly what we wanted. A 155, 1.8, wide-bodied, twin-spark Alfa Romeo, built just at the time when they were building brilliant cars.
Well, this is the type of Alfa Romeo that everybody wants. These ones are really, really popular. There's forums, there's collectors clubs, there's all the sort of groups of people that love these cars. And we have got ourselves one, which is good, because it doesn't even need very much work. Got a bit of welding to do at the back, which we know about.
Apparently.
The brakes need a bit of attention.
Apparently.
We ought to put a cam belt on it.
Definitely should.
Those wheels...
I know, they look scabby, but they are going to look so good if we do them in silver, aren't they?
Yeah, I think that's the thing. Now, we are incredibly short of time, so I vote we get it straight into the workshop.
Wheels off, poke around.
Yes, definitely.
Definitely.
Before the Alfa goes to surgery, I take some pictures for an internet auction ad that will go up immediately and run for a week. This is so we can sell the car the moment it's finished. For us, time is money.
I'm just setting up the online auction for our Alfa 155, which is a beautiful car and I love it very much. I've seen them online for between £5,000 and £7,000. Admittedly, some of those were 2-litre ones, not 1800s. But they're worth money because there's not very many of them about. Ours is never going to be perfect, so I'm putting it on for 1,500 because we want it gone. We've got 5 days. If we can get that for it and we can get it out, then happy days.
We never try to oversell our cars. We'd rather sell a car cheap with some rough edges than pretend to offer perfection. We're realists, not magicians. The Alfa is in, and since I found the car, I want to have a quick check underneath before Will sees it. Because let's face it, these cars rust, and we know it needs some work. I need to know what we're in for. Underneath is not a pretty sight. The car has suffered in storage and is in an awful state. My excitement on the sweet deal evaporates in an instant. I feel sick.
Honestly, this is a horror show under here. I can poke my fingers through this panel here. I can poke my fingers through into the floor here. But it's nice that somebody's written the date on there, which concisely shows that this car's 20 years old and rotten as a pear. We've only got 5 days in the workshop. To optimise our time, we're going to have to do late nights because really, I don't know if we're going to be able to do this car, but we're just going to have to see where we are at the end of 5 days. And I think probably 5 nights as well.
We've always said we like a challenge, but this will be the biggest yet. I'm struggling to stay positive.
There is rust everywhere, and there's massive great holes everywhere. And underneath the stone chip guard that they've put on at the factory, everything, oh, I can push the screwdriver through all of the inner wheel arch here. And oh my goodness, it's just falling. It looks to me like this has been sat in salt water. Everything about it, like the springs, the trailing arm, everything is covered in rust, were eaten by rust. But this in here, this is, I mean, I can poke my screwdriver all the way through that, and that's going into the... Wow, it's in a terrible state.
Wayne, who sold us the car in good faith, is a professional mechanic and presumably expert welder. To him, it's simple work that can be done at his leisure. But for us, with 5 days, it's like looking over a cliff. My first instinct is to panic. Do we try and fix it, or do we throw in the towel now and lose our money? I need to bring in Will.
Here you are, Gus. I hope you're ready for a nice cup of tea.
I am. I hope you're ready for this. I had a look at the back.
Yeah?
Atrocious.
Really?
Everything that could be rusty is rusty, even underneath a stone chip. But look at this, it looks like it's been stored underwater, doesn't it?
Mm.
I mean, I don't even know if it's worth starting, because we're just going to be chasing our tails. There's so much rot in it, so much rot. And I just think everything that we've made, we're going to blow on a car that is... Look at it, I mean...
Gus, no, it'll be all right. No, it doesn't look too bad. Look, give me my welding rods. Even if I've got to work all night on this, we'll get it done, mate. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. It'll be OK.
Well, you're prepared to have a go at that?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
And you're going to need a bigger cup.
Mm-hmm. Oh, dear.
Will loves welding, enjoys a challenge, and just maybe his energy and childlike enthusiasm is what we need to see this through. We need to sleep and get a fresh pair of eyes on it tomorrow.
Day 2. We've bought an Alpha that's as rotten as a pear. Fact. After consideration, over a few drinks, we're not letting it beat us. Fact. We're going in. Right, I've chosen to start on this bit here because it looks like a nice, quick, little, easy bit. I'm just going to put a patch on there and a little patch in there as well. Great. But before I get started, that's all made out of plastic. The seats are on the other side. I just need to get the seats and the bits of plastic and trim out of the way, and then I can crack on with the job. I know Gus is worried whether the Alpha is possible to weld in the time we have, but I know it can be done. Welding is expensive in terms of man or woman hours. Some of the work is spent stripping out the rear of the Alpha to get behind the seams of metal that are rusty. It looks like big work. There you are. But actually, it's quite quick. There are different standards of welding, and I have the wheel arches, the sills, and the floor pan to do. So for speed, I'm just going to do quick patches. They'll be ugly, but strong.
I've left the workshop. 1, because Will is welding and that's his thing. But 2, I need some space and decide madly, perhaps, getting the wheels refurbished and looking smarter will cheer us up a bit.
Ah, Steve.
Oh, Gus, is it?
Yeah.
How are you? All right?
Yeah, I'm good. That is off of our used 155.
Oh, right.
It looks, somebody's had to go with a rattle can, haven't they?
It does rather look like that, doesn't it? Yes, it's definitely not been powder coated, that's for sure.
Yeah. But do you think that'll be all right? Do you think they'll come up?
Oh, absolutely, yeah, no problem. Yeah, there's not an awful lot of damage. You've got a little bit in the rim, but no, that should be fine, no problem.
I assumed that this wouldn't have a colour on it. I know when we spoke on the phone that you said, well, it would have done.
Yes.
And subsequently, I've looked as well, and it was
silver,
it was silver, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, for that age of car, certainly what we've done in the past is use a standard silver, which, by coincidence, this is the one, really. It's more of a standard, what we call standard silver.
Oh, OK, that's the one you were talking about.
Yeah, so, which would have been appropriate for that sort of age of car.
Actually, look at that. That's close, isn't it?
It is.
Because that's clearly the silver paint under that, isn't it? I mean,
Well, there we
clearly
are.
is paint, yeah. Difficult to see a difference. That's got a fleck in it,
That has definitely got a fleck in it, yeah, that's right. Whereas this one, there's no fleck, and I would have thought that would be fine for that age of car.
Well, actually, if you look at that,
it's pretty similar.
it's pretty similar, isn't it?
Yeah. But,
I think that'll look great.
Yeah.
So what do we do then? What's our
Well, we're going to
process?
strip it off. So we've got to put it in the stripping tank.
OK.
Then we see what damage there is to get out.
Yeah.
And then it's a case of getting on with the painting process. But first of all, let's get it stripped off.
OK.
Since the wheels are in fundamentally good nick, they can be stripped in acid and then can be powder coated. It's £150 for the set, and maybe will help us prove that under the grime, the rest of the Alpha can be saved.
I want to show Gus this can all be done if we work fast. It has taken me several hours to improve the wheel arches, but there is progress.
Oh!
What?
No! Wheel!
Ooh,
Look at that!
that's really nice.
Isn't that beautiful?
That's really nice, Gus.
How's it going?
Wow.
Oh, so you're on the front, so you've done the back?
Yes, the back's all done.
Wow.
Back's all done. Happy with it. Yeah, the keeps on creeping though. I mean, that was
see.
only a little hole here, and that's a massive hole. There's another one up here. So.
Ooh, yeah, look at that.
There's a chance that we might be having to work a little bit later tonight. You good with that?
Yeah. I'm going to do that brake bias valve.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Cool. All right then. Well, let's get cracking. So I carry on cutting and pasting.
I'm under here looking at this brake bias valve. It looks like it stopped working a very long time ago. But it's quite a delicate thing to take out because it's got 4 solid brake lines going into it. So to do that, I'm going to take out the exhaust pipe so I can get my head in there and get a spanner in there and see whether they're coming undone nicely.
The brake valve, which divides braking pressure from the front to the back, is hidden under the exhaust. I'm still trying to locate it as night falls and another day nears its end, but we're making progress.
Whoa! Look at that. It seems to have vomited tomato soup all over the floor, which just underlines the theory that this has possibly sat in a field for a very long time before it sat in a shed for a very long time. But just by the colour of the water, you can see that it's probably been in here a long time, certainly long enough to start rotting away the baffles in here, which again is not good news.
But we have pledged not to give up, and in only a short time, the Alpha has new wheels and mostly new wheel arches. This one is a battle, but bit by bit, we're winning.
I think it's pretty fair to say we're going to have to do another long night tonight, Gus.
Yeah, that's almost definitely. I feel I might be falling out of love with this car. How do you feel about that?
It's becoming testing. Yeah.
After you.
Thank you.
So last night I got the brake bias valve off the car. So this valve sits on the axle and it has a spring which sits on a bar. And as the car is loaded, the spring actuates a valve in here. So it makes more pressure to the back brakes when it's got a load on and less pressure when there's not a load on. So it stops the brakes locking up basically when there's no one in the back of the car. I mean, it's a clever thing, but as you can see, it looks like it's been sat at the bottom of the sea for a long time. The brake pipes are seized in here. 2 of these brake pipes were broken. And that tells me that I have to look at all the rest of the brake pipes on the car because clearly they're going to be the same. They're covered in plastic, which is great, but they've rotted away beneath the plastic. I can find one of these on the internet because I've looked. So I'm going to order one of these now, and hopefully I will be able to get it in the next couple of days.
Gus is trying to keep me captive in the workshop, but even I need a break. I volunteered to pick up Gus's cam belt kit for the Alpha. Alphas have complicated engines, and I'm going to a well-known specialist in Croydon to get these bits. Good morning.
Morning.
Hi there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm wondering if you can help me.
Right.
I've got a Alfa Romeo 155, which I believe is 1997.
Right.
And we're in need of a cam belt kit for it.
Here we shove it. What engine size is it?
It's an 1800 twin cam.
Yes. Oh, yeah, we definitely have that. No problem, yep.
Cool, OK. Looks like a real Aladdin's cave.
It does go back a long way. It's quite deceptive from the front.
Crikey, yes.
Follow me.
There is a lot of stuff here.
Oh, it's crammed in there tight.
You've got enough here, by the looks of it, to build 1 trillion cars over.
Oh, easy.
Oh, yeah, it just goes on and on. Look, wheel cylinders, brake hoses, something else.
Yep, that's it.
Other bits. Oh, head gasket sets.
Yeah, we've got most gaskets there for all like air-cooled Fiats and some Alphas.
Speedo cables, stuff.
Yep.
Windows.
Should be here.
And an awful lot of tyres.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Alpha. That's the one you need. That's for you.
Okay, a genuine piece as well.
Yep, genuine.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you. Right, I'll
Right,
let you
back to the
through.
shop.
Part of the attraction of cars like the Alpha is meeting clued-up people with a passion for the marque. So, It's fair to say I am an Alfa Romeo novice.
Okay.
So, never done one of these before.
All right.
So we've got a belt, and we've got the other bits and pieces as well. Oh, look, follow wheel and another tensioning wheel by
Yeah,
the
that's
looks of
correct.
it. Are there any tricks to this?
Well, the trick is you really could do with a locking tool.
Okay.
That keeps the timing and the pulleys in the same place, so when you change the belt, nothing's moved. Oh, I've got one here,
Right.
I believe. Right, that's the kit for your engine.
Cool. OK, let's have a look at that then, see how it works. That must be instructions.
Yep.
Oh, and look at that. Right, so they obviously clamp onto the top of the camshaft.
That's right.
And then the lobes locate into these shapes
That's
here.
right, yep. One other thing I suggest you might need, when you take the rocker cover off to lock the cams up,
Yeah.
the gasket would have probably gone rock hard with age. So we strongly advise you change the rocker box gasket to prevent any oil leaks in the future.
Yes, let's have one of those.
I believe I've got one. Yeah. Yeah, this is the one for your car.
Oh, excellent. Oh, this is brilliant. Oh, this is going to make mine and Gus' job a lot easier.
Hope so.
Oh, you're a star. Thank you ever so much.
I'll go and sort your invoice out for you.
Oh, that's great. Now, don't forget the super-duper discount.
Of course.
Will has dropped £150 on a cam belt kit, so now I get on with the job of swapping it. On paper, it's straightforward, but it isn't a job for the faint-hearted, and I can't afford to damage the engine, as it's the best part of the car right now.
So while I'm waiting for my brake bias valve to turn up, I'm going to change the cam belt on this car. It's done 78,000 miles, so it'll need a cam belt anyway. But more than the miles that it's travelled, it's been sat in a field and latterly in a shed, and rubber deteriorates, so it'll need doing. And it's just a case of draining the coolant system, taking this tank off so I can get at it, then taking the covers off so I can get to the cams and lock them up, and just putting a new belt on.
A cam belt change is pretty much essential on a car that's been sat a while. If the belt perishes when the engine's running, it can cause catastrophic damage. After my period of negativity, I'm feeling much better. Most of the items in the engine bay are as new under a layer of dust. Once I have access to the covers, I whip them off and expose the pulleys that are at the side of the engine. All bolts should really be replaced or cleaned, and I would paint this fantastic engine cover, but really, we don't have the time. But as I pull off the coil packs, the Alfa starts testing me again.
Ooh, that's not good. That's full of water in there, and oil in actual fact, which is not a good mix. See what the others are like. Whoa, the last ones. Oh, that's full of engine oil as well. So the gasket's clearly gone in there as well, but we'll be changing that in a minute anyway.
So the Alfa needs a new rocker cover gasket. It's to be expected, and Will has one anyway. Out come the plugs, covered with old oil, and at last I can get to the cam and attempt to finish the job I've started.
So this engine doesn't have timing marks on the camshaft wheels here to line up, so you have to determine top dead centre. It's crucial. So I've got my top dead centre gauge here, atop this very crude bracket which I've made. But to establish top dead centre, I need someone to turn the engine over from the crankshaft down there, and I have my willing and able assistant, Will. Are you down there? Ah, here you are. Whoa! That's a big hole.
Yeah, isn't it? Yeah, it's, well, before I can get started on helping you with that, I need to show you what's going on down here. We've got this ginormous problem here, which is a bit like the other side, only twice as bad.
Whoa.
We've got this problem here where it goes all the way through to the other side. The bottom of that is missing.
Oh.
This bit here, there's several layers missing. It's not looking good. Judging by what I found in this corner, which I can finish, I'm just a little bit concerned that I'm going to find more work in the rest of the car that we just don't have the time to do.
We've invested so much time in this car, we've got to see it through, haven't we?
Yes.
At some point, we're going to run out of time.
But not now. While Will turns the crank, I line up top dead centre, which is the reference point for any engine work. 0 on this gauge. Will has several energy drinks and gets welding. I back off the old tensioner and belt and get rid of them. Will is still welding. With the hard work done, I offer up the new tensioner. The pulley slides easily into place. And with the assistance of a helpful locking tool, which means the pulley can't move, I get the cam belt on. It's the first job on the car that we've actually completed. And even though we'll be working into the night, at least the Alpha is starting to turn a corner.
I know it was a really late night, but in actual fact, it was worth it. We've got all 4 corners of the car done, cam belt's done, engine is fine. And although this car fights us all the way, we have snatched victory from the jaws of defeat, haven't we?
Yeah. The ramp seems to have gone through the bottom of the car, Gus.
Seems like it has.
That's not good. So, just as we were starting to get our mojo back, we've been slapped down.
Oh, dear. Oh, no, look at this, Gus.
Oh, dear, that's not good, is it?
I can see what's gone on here.
So can I. You've jacked it up on the wrong place and split the seam, haven't you?
Well, all it's doing, really, is highlighting how bad it is, isn't it? I mean, let me look, just down there, just as bad.
That is just... And
That's a complete disaster, isn't it?
this is going to cost us so much time. So much time. This is a nightmare. This is properly going backwards. Yeah. Right, we're just going to have to just grin and bear it and crack on.
The weak floor pan collapsing has cost us dear. We've got 2 days left of our 5, and now I have to weld the entire seam. This would normally take ages. Firstly, I need to remove most of the interior to start this repair. Oops, sorry.
Me, I'm going to find out if the brake lines on the car are serviceable. Yes, it might seem like painting the deck of the Titanic, but we've got to keep fighting.
Right, so Gus, that's all of the bits out from inside here. I'm ready to come down when you are, and we can have a look at this gaping hole in the floor.
With an older car, welding onto the chassis is a simple plating process. What we face here is repairing complex panels key to the car's structure.
That is a big hole, isn't it?
Certainly torn it. Yeah, it's kind of upsetting, isn't it? We were getting on so well.
Well, it just seems like 1 step forward, 2 steps back, doesn't it, all the time now?
Well, I've got a solution, Gus.
Good.
I'm going to beat 7 bales out of it.
Seems appropriate.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd be so happy to see the sight of Will's hammers. His solution is to reshape the floor pan in situ to limit the amount of patching. It's going to be brutal. Without a shred of irony, I say, please do not try this at home. And while Will does what he was put on this earth to do, my reconditioned brake bias valve has arrived, so at least I can get busy too.
So while Will's been hammering, I've taken the brake pipes off of our 155, and as you can see, underneath the protective plastic covering, they've rusted through. So I have very precisely, with my piece of wire, measured the run of the brake pipes and lovingly crafted new ones. Thoughtfully, Alpha have put a junction in the brake pipe system, and the junction is just in front of where they rust. So instead of doing the whole run all the way down the car, all I have to do is screw these into the junction block, over the rear axle, and into our brake bias valve, which has arrived, thankfully. So I've got 3 more to make. I've got the measurements on here, so I'll get on with that, and then I can go and give Will a hand.
This isn't the first time we've had to remake brake lines which carry brake fluid to the calipers. We use a flaring tool to distort the mouth of the line so a connector can be used. Then we need to match every kink in the old brake lines before we can reattach them to the car.
I've worked out what to do with my seam. I'm making up a steel panel which will run up against the sill to cover the gap and add strength. These holes will allow molten metal to flow through. And I've made a right angle so it can slide in comfortably alongside the tear. It's actually working perfectly.
Oh, no.
How's it?
Oh, it's hard. Well, I've almost done, though. This one's almost done, and then I've got this one for further down, for all the way down there.
That's huge.
I know, look at the size of it. It's,
Oh, there's holes all the way down there.
yeah. All needs doing.
Why don't you have a break?
I will. Right.
I ask Will to step away because I need a moment with the Alpha alone. Something has dawned on me. It's time to face cold, hard facts and take this car in a direction Will is not going to like.
This car's done for. We've invested so much time in this car, so much work. Will's been working day and night. He's done for. I've completely fallen out of love with this car. We've got to get it out of our workshop. There's holes all the way along the sill here. It's worth nothing as it is.
But what will Will say?
Whoa. All right, then. A lot to do, isn't it?
Yeah. I think it's ridiculous that you're carrying on because there's so much to do. This car is worth nothing. We've invested a huge amount of time in it, a huge amount, relative amount of money in it. We're never going to get that money back. This car is never going to sell because how many days are we supposed to be in the workshop?
5.
How many days have we been in the workshop?
Well, almost 5.
Well, almost 5 and 2 nights.
Yeah. We've got to keep on going at least a little bit more. I mean, there's still...
To get it to what stage? To get it to what stage? Because you fill that hole up
Stage is
and then
more
there's that
viable.
hole down there. You fill that hole up and then there's all the holes down there. So what stage do we want to get it to?
Well, we are chasing holes at the moment, admittedly, but, you know, if we do a little bit more, if one final push, just
To get it to what, though?
Well, something that's more viable than what we've got now.
Viable to who? Who would buy this car?
Well, look, bottom line, remember why we bought this car. This car is an Alfa Romeo 155, wide body, twin spark. It's the one, it's the touring car thing.
But it's had it.
Well, perhaps we have to compromise then and sell it to somebody who wants to... as a doer-upperer. Why don't we sell it as a doer-upperer?
Well, maybe we could find someone to buy it. It's had a huge amount of work done on it,
There
hasn't
you
it?
go. It's only a little bit more to go. I mean, surely there's got to be somebody out there that would they'd be falling over themselves to get this car.
Well, we know there's none of them about.
There you go.
We know that you've done 90% of the welding work on
Yes.
this.
It wouldn't take very much longer to get this car done.
No. OK, it's a good idea. It's a good
Yeah.
idea. Let's get it done to a standard. Finish that, we'll
Yeah.
put it down, we'll get it out.
The 155 cost us £400. We've spent £150 on cam belt parts and the same again on wheels. The brake valve was £100, so altogether we've spent around £800 on the Alpha. We know we can't get the £1,500 we want, but if we sell the car as a rolling restoration, we might be able to claw back our investment and squeeze a little on top.
No, the engine's fantastic. It's got a new cam belt in it. The wheels are amazing. They've all been refurbished at huge expense. They're beautiful. Yeah, speed lines. Yeah, beautiful. And it stops, it brakes. Effectively you could drive it away.
Gus is busy phoning everybody he knows at the moment to see if he can find a buyer for our Alfa Romeo. Whereas I'm on the computer taking down the existing advert and replacing it with a new one that represents our dead car slightly better. Spares or repairs. We need to get in touch with small-time dealers and hobbyists.
It's a project car, it hasn't got an MOT, and although the brakes work and the engine's great, it needs a lot of welding, and I can't stress that enough.
For a few £100, this is a great little buy. You can't go wrong. The engine is brilliant. The gearbox is also very, very good. There doesn't seem to be anything wrong with the rest of the car, apart from the bodywork. That needs some serious attention, and it's all downstairs. We've put the feelers out, and tonight we go home at a normal time for once, and we'll see what day 5 has in store for us. Last day, Gus. Today, it's make or break for this one, isn't it?
Yeah, brake sounds good to me, because, I've completely fallen out of love with this car.
You're not the only one.
But we've got to make a decision today.
Well, the decision might be making itself.
The decision is how the car will leave the workshop, and it must leave today. Our business setup means that we can't sit on it until it sells, and we want it out. So what are we going to do?
We put it on the trailer, ready for any viewing or delivery.
But by the afternoon, no one has contacted us. No one wants to take the Alpha on as a rolling restoration. It's put us in a very difficult situation. We have played all our cards. Maybe it's time to face defeat.
the Alfa Romeo seems to have done for us was one of the hardest decisions that we've had to make during the whole process. I think it's sad because we both wanted a 155, but it's beaten us.
If you work hard, you'll get a reward. Well, in this case, we weren't going to get a reward at all. This car has consumed all of our time, a tremendous amount of efforts. We've had to call a stop on the job, which, to be totally honest, I didn't really want to do.
There's only one destination for it, one that we never really wanted.
I still think it's strange that every time I look at that car, even seeing it on the trailer there, my heart goes, oh, that's a really cool car. In actual fact, that car's been nothing but trouble, has it? It just looks great. It does look great.
It's given me such a headache this week. I don't want to see it again. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. I mean, you've got to laugh, haven't you? I mean, that's the best thing to do in this situation is try and smile, laugh a bit, put it down to experience.
We arrive at a scrapyard in Wokingham. The place is full of cars like the Alfa, which are beyond economical repair. Honestly, this is where the 155 belongs. But it doesn't have to be this way. There is another solution.
I didn't want to tell you this earlier, but Sam, who I talked to on the phone yesterday, sent me an email saying he'd like to buy the car.
Really? Yeah. Any sort of offer?
Well, no, I'll phone him. Let me just see.
Hello?
Sam, yeah, it's Gus. Alfa 155. I can't stress too strongly, it does need a lot of work doing to it.
I do want it, yeah.
Yeah. How much?
300.
OK. Well, look, I've got someone I'd like to talk to about that, so can I give you a phone back in a minute?
Yeah, no problem.
All right, bye. Wow, 300 quid.
Well, 300 quid's better than a poke in the eye with a sharp stick, isn't it?
Yes.
We'll just go for it.
But being in the scrapyard brings the reality of old cars sharply into focus. I just think deep down, our Alfa will never be a good car, no matter how wonderful it looks. It's not like we're scared of work or don't love cars. We've got cars running that have had no engine. We drove a car that had previously been sitting in a field for years all the way to France. We've bought howlers and made them presentable. We're the ones who never walk away from a car. But no amount of man-hours will make this one safe enough to go back on the road. In any business, sometimes you've got to make hard decisions, and not taking Sam's money for the Alfa is one of them.
For me, it's not about the money. Let's just get it done.
In another universe, this car would be sailing through its MOT and delivering us a profit. But this 155 has another destiny. And if you're of weak disposition, please look away. The growling 1.8 twin spark is removed without much love, but very skillfully, and will be recycled.
Sorry if you think we've gone too far, but at the end of the day, a car is a machine, and when it can't be fixed, you've just got to close your eyes and let it go.
The rest of the shell will now be compacted and cubed, rust and all. Far from feeling sad, we are relieved that at least we're doing the right thing.
So that was pretty eventful. How do you feel about that?
Well, I think every time I looked at that car, my heart said, that is a beautiful car. And then my head kicks in and said, yeah, but it's had it. There's nothing more we could have done with that car.
I think we did everything we could to try and pull that car back in and make it a good car. But it just turned out that car just would not have been safe to sell on.
No, that's the key, isn't it? Go on.
Yeah.
And the good thing was that it was a success in the end, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Yes, we've lost hundreds of pounds and days of work. From a business point of view, this is a calamity. But it's not an unhappy ending. We learned a lot, and we still have our integrity. And you can't say that this banger hasn't been flipped.